Yes, I did, David. And the fire marshal and other fire officials are really laying on the praise for these three friends for their quick thinking and bravery, which likely meant the difference between life and death for this woman. And the driver lives just around the corner from where the crash happened. She was sent to a hospital with serious injuries, including a broken elbow, but it appears she is expected to recover. We're live from Westbury tonight. Paisley Cheng, News 4 New York.
Ellen, obviously, friends are devastated tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, Dawn. Just shock and sadness tonight in this tight-knit neighborhood as friends and neighbors are just, as you said, just in shock as they were just waiting and praying for this news about Elizabeth Capaldi. But it was news that they'd hoped and feared they just did not want to hear. Now, Bucks County investigators will not confirm any of this information right now, but they say they will hold a news conference about this sometime next week. But again, friends and neighbors are in mourning tonight, and sources tell Fox 29 that Elizabeth Capaldi's husband is in custody. We're live in Sellersville. Ellen Kaloje, Fox 29 News.
All right, Ellen, thank you.
With the defendant pleading guilty, it means that the families of the victims do not have to experience trial and relive the emotions of that fateful day when they learned that their loved ones were dead. Now, as for the troopers, they leave behind widows and young children. Right now, Jayana Webb is on house arrest pending the birth of her child. A final note about this case. You may remember in the beginning, prosecutors brought third-degree murder charges, but a judge dropped those charges and let lesser charges stand. Then the district attorney's office went back at it. They refiled the charges, appealed to a higher court, and ultimately those third-degree murder charges were reinstated. Reporting live outside of Troop K Barracks on Belmont Avenue in Winfield Heights, I'm Rosemary Connors, NBC 10 News.
This was truly a dream come true for Jordan E. Cooper, opening his first Broadway play at just the age of 27, but he didn't get to savor the moment for long. Tonight he's hoping for a holiday season miracle and for some help from celebrity friends. K-pop on Broadway closed after just 17 regular performances. Ain't No Mo is hoping for a different fate, and tonight we learned Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade are going to purchase every single seat for an entire performance.
Christina. Good morning, Andrea. One of the suspects fired at police multiple times as they were trying to arrest him for possession of a stolen car. That gunfight and foot chase began about a block away and ended right behind us on the other side of the major Deacon Expressway. Police say this all started around 11:45 last night when members of the 30th Precinct received a call about a car break-in. While responding, they noticed a second car driving recklessly, ran the plates, found out it was stolen, and started to pursue.
Janice Yu, live at the scene with what we know right now. Janice, good morning.
Good morning, Mike. Such a tough night for many people who live here. This is actually the building here behind me, and if you take a look, I mean, it's dark right now, but you can definitely see the damage through the windows. Fire investigators actually just left the scene. They told me they are wrapped up here on scene for the time being, but the investigation will, of course, continue. The cause of this fire remains under investigation.
Regardless of the city, town, borough, or township, residents and visitors alike are encouraged to embrace the community and support small businesses. In Paterson, New Jersey, Alicia Reed, CBS 2 News.
Peak season is from Thanksgiving to New Year's, and USPS hires seasonal workers to meet that demand. They've also expanded their delivery hours, so you may be receiving a package when you least expect it.
Christina Rex is live for us in Cambridge tonight. And Christina, in addition, Harvard's president's going to be called before Congress.
Yeah, David, she'll be testifying before Congress early next week. Listen, just a few minutes ago, I got off the phone with a rabbi from Harvard Hillel here, and he told me that many students, especially Jewish students, have felt intimidated by acts on campus and feel like not enough has been done to protect them. But when I spoke to many students out here outside of campus, they say there's been mistakes on all sides. And President Gay will testify in front of a congressional committee on Tuesday morning in D.C. Coming up at 6, we'll have more reaction to this investigation from students here on campus. Live in Cambridge, Christina Rex, WBZ News.
Christina, thank you. Many of the residents that rely on this subway station behind me were absolutely terrified when they heard what happened. Many of them believing that it's just another vicious attack by a disturbed individual. It's unknown what the chemical substance was, but it left the victim in critical but stable condition with burns to the left side of her face. She had to be rushed to Jacobi Medical Center. And we still don't know what exactly that substance was that caused such severe burns. Now, please take note of that suspect description, and if you see her, call police. In Brooklyn, Ashley Rodriguez will send it back to you.
Very well. All right. Thanks, Ashley.
Well, the Chelmsford Police Department says they're offering this initiative so they can give people a second and free option in case they drink too much this holiday season. They've partnered with Christopher's Towing for the Tow Drunk to Drive program. The cars have to run, be registered, and be insured in order to get picked up. The police department will also donate $20 to a local charity for every car that's picked up throughout this program. And again, the program starts today and will run until January 1st.